All right. What's up, everyone? This is a little bit different looking. Um, oh God, Ken Pie. Thank you for the sub. Oh my gosh, those are probably gonna get annoying at some point. All right, let's set this up to get a view on the one and only. Do you want to be called Trenton? You want to be called Three Stacks? Leader Penguin?
Go with Trenton.
Trenton?
Yeah.
Alright, that'd be easy. Welcome, Trenton, to the stream. We'll update position 2, and now everything should be good to rock and roll. Yeah! What is up, everybody? How's it going? Hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful day. We're trying something a little bit different. We're going to be playing some Paper Magic on stream today. Not sure how it'll go. The quality may be lacking. If so, I apologize, but I did the best I could with what I had. But just know your support can improve stuff like this. So if you like this, let me know, and we can improve it in some way, shape, or form. So anyways, this is my buddy Trenton. Say hey, Trenton, if you want to introduce yourself in any way, shape, or form.
I am a Magic player. I also like video games. Used to play a bunch of Super Smash Brothers competitively, but I've transitioned more towards card games lately.
Heck yeah. So we've been playing Magic on Thursday nights with one another for quite a little bit. And there was just a random thought that I had where I was like, what if we streamed Paper Magic? Because you see a lot of people streaming Magic Arena, Magic Online, stuff like that. You don't see a lot of Paper Magic streams. And I pitched the idea, and Trent was like, yeah, why don't we do it next week? And I was like, let's see if we can get set up by next week. So with limited knowledge and time, we have it all set up. So yeah, we'll jump into some games. So I'm going to be playing Greasefang. We're going to be playing Pioneer. Is the format. I'm going to be playing Greasefang, which is a deck about getting vehicles into your graveyard and then reanimating those vehicles with Greasefang and then swinging for lethal with a big, giant 7-mana vehicle that you're not supposed to get out until later in the game. And then Trenton, you want to talk about what you're playing over there?
I am playing a deck called Hammer Time. The deck was created as a meme because there's a card called Colossus Hammer, which is a 1-mana equipment that you can put on the battlefield. And typically, it's very expensive to equip to your creatures, but the deck I'm playing has strategies where it makes the cost free or less expensive. So the deck was a meme, and that's kind of what drew me to it originally. But now the deck kind of has some legs, so we're going to try it out.
Yeah, all right. Let's get down to the table view here. So this camera, I don't know if I ever told you about it. It's called the Insta360.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely love and adore the camera. It's so great because the gimbal controls stuff. So we're not going to be doing cutting and stuff like that. We're just going to kind of draw our 7 because we trust that the other is cheating already.
Mm-hmm.
We do need to roll to see who goes first.
Ooh.
Oh, hard to beat a 12.
Hard to beat a 12.
All right.
You'll be on the play.
I will be on the play. Oh, this hand.
I'm going to keep.
This hand is
I
not
will
gas.
present Giganta as my companion.
All right. This hand is not gas. We're going back for another 7. Say, do we want to flash hands at the camera while the other looks away, or how do we want to?
So this is what I'm working with. For all those of you that can recognize art.
One of these days we'll have a producer that will be able to flash cards on the screen. Maybe. Something else I thought about I was gonna throw your way is we're the plan is to do, what did we say? Three pre-board,
3 game ones, and then 5
post. So we'll do 8 games total anytime we play decks against one another. But something I thought about doing maybe is a preliminary to kind of show off the decks in the future is God Hand Game 1, where we
Look in
each
the deck,
we draw our God Hand and just see what happens.
I had 3 games in a row on Arena. I won turn 2.
Oh gosh, that's much better
I
than
had-
I could do. Okay,
I
this
had the nuts 3 games in a
better,
row.
and we'll put this one to the bottom. So for those who don't know, in Magic, if you don't like your starting hand, you can mulligan, where you draw a new hand of 7 cards, and then you put 1 card to the bottom for each time that you mulligan. So I'll rock and roll with my hand for those that are able to tell. So, all right. We ready to rock and roll?
I'm ready.
So I'm going to play an Overgrown Tomb tap and then pass turn to you.
I'm going to play Inspiring Vantage. We'll enter untapped, and I'll play Cigar to Save.
All right.
Your turn.
Tap and draw. We're going to play a Blooming Marsh, and then I'm going to take a look at what's going on. I'm going to play Deep Cavern Bat. I feel like empty is the take here. Don't want you getting that card advantage. And then I'll pass turn to you. So I tried the desktop view Kenpai, and it distorts the way the cards look. It's weird. So we have opted for this option for right now. But if you know of a way to fix that, definitely let me know because I do like the desktop.
I'm going to go Heartfire Hero.
Okay.
Then I'll cast a Shadow Spear, trigger the Cigar to Save, attach it to the Heartfire Hero, trigger the Heartfire Hero.
Mm-hmm.
It's a +1/+1 counter. Cast to you.
Right. So let's play a Mana Confluence. And then I will Thought Seize you. So I will lose 2 life from the Thought
You have
Seize.
your choice of Kemba or a Cigar to Save.
I will take the Kemba. And then after that, I'll take a damage off the Mana Confluence. And I'll play Rafine's Informant. When it enters the battlefield, it connives, so I'll draw a card and then discard a card. And since I discarded an on-land card, it'll get a +1/+1 count. And then I'll attack you for 1 in the air with my bat. 1, I'll gain. And it's your go. What's up, Gabe? How's it going?
Play out the Mutable. Will send Kellen on an adventure to search my library for an equipment.
Oh.
I'm going to reveal the Colossus Hammer.
Yep. This is about to hurt.
So I found this card is way better than Open the Armory because after you search for an equipment, you still have a body that you can cast.
Right. Yeah. For sure. Yeah, I wasn't sure because like we were talking about like Modern Hammer. You said there was something like 12
12
two-
ways 12 ways to get Hammer, 4 copies of Hammer itself,
Right.
4 copies of Urza Saga, 4 copies of Stoneforge Mystic, all of which are hammers if you need them.
Right.
So you effectively have 12 copies of Hammer.
Right. So in this list here, is Kellen your only searcher, or is it?
Kellen is a searcher.
Okay.
There's 7 searchers. I just don't know the
Okay.
other one off the top of my head.
So 7 searchers, 4 hammers. So you have 11
I love 11.
instead of
So it's
12.
pretty close to the modern list.
Yeah.
The equippers aren't as good and the searchers aren't as good. But
Right. I mean, what do you expect from
Right.
lower powered?
I want to go to combat.
All right.
Swing at you for 3.
I mean,
Trample lifelink.
so it's about to get. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and block just so I can soak up 2 of the damage, but I don't think it's gonna matter.
Flash in Colossus Hammer 4 blocks. It'll trigger the Heartfire Hero, so it'll get a Valiant counter.
Mm-hmm.
And the hammer will equip because the Cigar is a trigger.
Right.
And then he has +11 from the Shadow Spear and the hammer, and then he is 3 power, so he has 14 power coming at you.
So I will take 12.
And I will gain 14.
Go down to 6. I don't know how quickly this dial actually keeps up. You'll gain 14.
Gain 14 is
So
trample
you'll
life
go
link.
to 2033.
And I'm going to pass to you. Very unassuming. One card in hand that you know of.
Yeah. Don't think we're getting out of this one alive.
I'll reveal it because you know what it is.
Drew that a little too late.
Is it a fatal push?
No, it is not a fatal,
Fatal push actually kills you here.
Yeah, I know. I know. Oh, yeah, you got me.
Okay.
You got me.
So this deck had the nuts this game.
All right. I did not have the nuts. I had close to the nuts.
Yeah.
I had the Greasefang. I was needing a vehicle.
When you played Rafine's Informant, I really thought you were gonna connive away the Parhelion.
Mm-mm. Unfortunately, not. Yeah, so this deck it's very hard to mulligan because like there are hands where you have the Greasefang and you have like the Parhelion, but you don't have a way to discard it. Or you have the Rafine's Informant, you have the Greasefang, but not the vehicle,
Right.
or vehicle, Rafine's Informant. So like it requires 3 pieces to really like set up and go off.
So this list, it plays a little differently than the one I have on Arena.
Okay.
I have Cacophony Scamps on Arena.
Okay,
And
yeah.
Cacophony Scamps is the only way to win on turn 2 with this deck.
Oh, because you can sacrifice it.
Turn 1, Cacophony Scamp. Turn 2, Sigarda's 8 Hammer. They don't play a creature. You connect with the Cacophony Scamp, then sacrifice it to fling it at them too.
That's hilarious. Acid, what's up? Rolling Master Ball. Rolling that. All the things. We are nerding it out in some paper magic tonight.
So, since we're playing 3 game 1s, does that mean we roll 2d6s every time? Since it's always game 1s?
I think so, because I think the concept of the 3 game 1s is to give each deck an opportunity to go first.
See if they can play.
So I think since I went first that game, I think you go first this game.
Okay.
And then the 3rd game so like from here it's basically like a regular game 1. 7. Oh, okay. I don't know if I can keep this. So I'm also assuming I'm playing in the blind.
Yes. You have not seen any hammers
right.
yet.
So, yeah, I don't think I keep this on a game 1 in the blind. Because, like, I don't have any of the pieces. Like, knowing what I'm going against, I would probably keep it because I have Bitter Triumph and a vehicle that I can discard.
Yeah.
And then I get to Thoughtseize You. But outside of that, there's not a lot of anything.
Right.
So
I like turn 1 Thoughtseize keeps, but that's just because I don't play decks like that a lot. So I'm not sure what is keepable versus what isn't.
Turn 1 Thoughtseize is great, but when you don't have anything to follow it up with, it's really hard to like warrant keeping a hand like that.
So this deck creates a sword token, and I haven't got the sword token yet. So until then, I'm using a
utility knife.
Really bad common artifact called the utility knife,
which is basically the sword.
Yeah. it's a 1 mana or equipment that gives 1/1, and the sword gives 1/1.
Yeah. As I think you did a great job covering the basis of games in general. Okay.
You gonna try to keep that one?
I think I'm gonna try to keep this one. We'll put this to the bottom. See if the card I put to the bottom was like the actual card that it's supposed to be, then this would be a great keepable hand. So this is what I'm working with this game. Oh, if I can get it without the glare, there we go. So for those who can read cards, see the art, all that kind of stuff, and then I'll look away so you can show your hand off. All right, and you're on the play for this one.
I'll go Inspiring Vantage, Mark 5 draw.
All right,
your turn.
I'll draw. Okay, that's not a bad draw. I'll play Mana Confluence. I will tap to add a black. and I will Thought Seeds.
You get to see Emberheart Challenger, Shadow Sphere, and 3 lands.
I think I take the Shadow Sphere because that's all you have to target.
And you'll go to 17?
Yes. No, I'll go. Oh yeah, because I lose 2 from the Thought Seeds.
I would take this too.
Yeah. And then it's your go.
Play Mutavault, Emberheart Challenger. Combat, hit you for 3.
Take 3.
That's to you.
Right. Untap. Draw. Shock it a Temple Guard. Playing dangerous here. I will take another damage from this land. And I will play Rafine's Informant. And so I will connive, I'll draw a card. And then discard a Sky Sovereign. And then I'll pass turn. So I don't have proof of it acid, but I am drinking every time Hydrate is redeemed. Also, channel points may be a little wonky, just given the nature of this stream.
Go to combat.
Yep.
Swing all 3.
I think I block here.
Okay. Heartful Arrows will die.
Yeah.
It'll do 1 damage to you as it dies.
Yep. So 1 damage to me.
And then you take.
And then I take 4. So I go to 6.
Mutavault comes back down here. And then second main, I'll play another.
Skip.
Your turn.
Untap. Draw.
You're at 6?
I am at 6. Well, this is
Hurting you. Yeah.
hurting me a lot.
But you got the Greasefang and Sky Sovereign.
Yeah, I wish. I wish. I'm going to take a damage off that again. I will Bitter Triumph the Emberheart Challenger. And I will discard an Asika's Chariot.
Okay.
And I'll pass turn.
Play the Deliver Pathway on the red side.
All right.
2 toughness.
Yes.
Animate the Mutavault. Okay. Swing with the Mutavault.
I will go ahead and block.
Can we trade?
Yep.
That's to you.
Draw. Play a Dark Boar Pathway. Black and a white. I'll play Can't Stay Away. Return target creature card with mana value 3 or less from my graveyard to the battlefield. 8 gains. If this creature would die, exile it instead. So I'll reanimate the Rafine's Informant. When it enters, I cannot. Pitch a Grist Cell. Pass turn.
Inspiring Vantage.
I will block.
Okay. He'll die, you'll lose 1 life. And then second main, I'll magic off the hand.
Alright.
Your turn.
Draw.
Hello, Zuko here.
Oh, we got a new follower who just followed. Ever said, what's up? Thank you for the follow. We'll play a Godless Shrine tap. I hate doing this, but I'm going to take a damage off this land. I'm in bolt range. I'll play a Sentinel of the Nameless City. This will represent the map token that he makes. Every bit of me wants to start putting the beat down, but feel like if you what's that? I just know about Giganta
I don't, Joe.
and Iganja. Yeah, that's true. True. That's 4 damage. Is that right?
To target creature.
Yeah.
It's attacking or blocking creature.
I think I just Luke the Pig. This is the game from. It is not the game from Adventure Time. I actually, I wonder if there's a card game for that, like IRL. I doubt it.
Play out Fireblade Charger.
He has haste if he's equipped.
If he's equipped. When it dies, he deals with damage in power, or damage to someone equal to its power.
Yeah.
Any target.
Yeah.
Pass to you.
Draw. Let's see what to do. Let's crack the map token to explore progress. We will explore onto the Sentinels. I'll use a Parhelion. I'll put it in the group.
Pretty good.
Yeah, what would be better is if I had a Greasefang in hand to follow it up.
Mm-hmm.
But he will get a 1/1 counter.
That's ideal.
And then I will attack with the Sentinel of the Nameless City for 4. And when he attacks, I'll make a map token.
It's like 4.
Second main phase. I will go ahead and crack the map token on the Rothanes and duress. I'll put it to the yard. Pass turn to you. There's a Kickstarter that's raised 1.5 million. Very nice. Very, very nice. Look on. Mm-hmm. Just for 1. I'll block with the Rothanes.
He'll die and shoot you for 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your turn.
I don't like being slow.
The thing is, there's 8 creatures that do just this in the deck.
I know. Now we're talking.
You've seen half of them, though. This is number 4.
Let's go ahead. Let's beat Cabin back. What does Kimba do?
When he ETBs, he can attach an equipment to him. And if I have another cat that ETBs, they can do the same thing.
We'll take.
He's the only cat.
I'm 2 currently. I will attack with the Sentinel and make a map token. Yep.
Put you to 1.
Put me to 1. Dangerous place to be in. I'm going to go ahead and crack the map on the back.
Mm-hmm. Just need to draw Ramanop Ruins.
Oh, yeah. Fast turn.
Not Ramanop Ruins, but not a bad draw.
Okay.
Blacksmith Talent.
Yeah.
ETBs, make the sword. And then I'll pass to you.
Untap. Draw. Play Razorverge Thicket. Play another Sentinel City.
Can't tap that.
Oh, I'm at 1. That's right. Okay.
I should have let you do it.
All right. let's go ahead. It's better to hold him back. Yeah, so we'll attack with the Sentinel and the Raffinza.
No block.
So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
The beatdown is slow, but you might get there.
Make a match. Pass turn.
Run upwards.
We're doing it, boys. We're doing it. Have this turn, I think.
I think you got me on power.
We're gonna go ahead and crack a map on the back.
Yeah.
We'll leave that on top. Counter. Crack the other map on the bat. Counter.
That can only kill one.
Yeah.
Am I going to?
So what is it? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Plus the bat.
Plus the bat. So,
The bat
Well,
is
come on.
14.
Yeah.
I can Igonjo this one and then still take 8. So you got me.
Sweet.
Good game.
Oh, goodness.
Was it Ramen Roads? No. Ramen Roads? No. I had another damage pinger there.
Right? Oh, my goodness. My deck still has not done what it's supposed to do. So, that's something. So, like, one of the first decks that I built Pioneer was this Greasefang list. And it back then it was literally just a bunch of like mill card, like you filled your graveyard up, you cast Greasefang, you won the game. And with time, it's shown to be a much better mid-range deck. So like the Sentinel of the Nameless Tree or whatever, Deep Cavern Bats are an addition that I've put in. I haven't seen a lot of Deep Cavern Bats.
There's a card from Bloomborough that people are playing.
What is it?
In the deck? Cash Grab.
Cash Grab.
Mills 4 cards.
Oh, is that the yeah? I've seen that one. I've seen that one in some lists. So, but yeah, I like the mid-range aspect of it. Honestly, I want to go up one more bat, but I don't know what to take out because the list is like super tight as is. Like, I've thought about dropping a Parhelion out.
How many do you have? 4?
4 currently. So like dropping down to 3 doesn't seem too bad because like the thing is it's not very often that you actually get the like God hand.
Yeah.
Let's do this, you know. So I think dropping one of those is fine. Especially because like the thing is like it does great as a mid-range deck because Greasefang himself is a 3-mana 4/3. Right. And so like having the creature that is 1 power more than what you pay for it is strong enough on its own.
All right. Am I on the play?
Yes, she'll be on the play.
I'll keep.
I will keep this as well.
Turn 1 in the Bugbear. Or Fire.
Oh, God, I hate that thing. Play a Blooming Marsh. I will duress you.
You get non-creatures?
Yeah.
They're all creatures.
They're all creatures. Dang. All right, pass turn.
Play that. Play the den. Or tap the den for the Fireblade Charger.
Mm-hmm.
And then go to combat.
Yep.
Hit you for 1.
Take
Second main phase.
Yep.
Your turn.
Draw.
Thoughtseize for the Kimba.
Not Thoughtseize.
Bat.
We will bat. Yep. And then pass turn.
Going to.
I will take 2.
Got 2 to send Helen on an adventure.
Alrighty.
We're going to grab Shadow Speaker. Okay. Put it to my hand, and then I'm going to play it.
All right.
Pass turn to you as I show.
Untap. Draw. Oh, that's not a bad one. Play Razor Verge Thicket. Play a Sentinel. And then I'll swing one with the bat in the air.
Take it.
I'll gain 1 life back. And pass turn.
This is in my hand. Go ahead and play out Cal.
What does he do?
He is double strike, and other creatures I control get +1/+0 for each aura and equipment I have attached to him.
Gotcha.
Then
He's a pretty good body.
Yeah. Swing 1.
Swing 1. Does he deal 1 damage to any target? I'll take 1.
You want to keep that bat?
Yeah, I do.
Your turn.
We're about to start making this bat big. Untap, upkeep, draw. Play Dark Boar Pathway. Tap the Dark Boar Pathway, crack this map on the bat. It is a bitter triumph. If we want to leave that on top or mill it.
Where does it show the viewers?
Do what?
Where does it show your total viewers?
It's on this page here. So we got 6 people watching. I hope we're coming through on there because this, yeah, we're live. It's just this doesn't want to refresh, just to make sure. Yeah, we're there. All right, sick. Hey, listen, when you have a job where you can just lay on the floor, it sounds like the perfect job. We'll leave Bitter Triumph on top.
You know what's in my hand too.
Yeah. I will go to combat, and I will swing 2 with the bat and 3 with the sin. Make a map token.
Take it off.
So you take 4. Second main phase. I will crack the map on the bat and leave the Bitter Triumph on top.
Yep.
Oh, I also gained 2 from the bat.
Yeah.
And I'll pass turn.
This way. Tap the Battlefield Forge. The mountain to equip the Shadow Sphere to Kellen. All creatures I control get +1/+0. Which I'll represent with this dice above Kellen. Alright, I'm gonna go to combat.
Alrighty.
Swing 3/3 double strike. And 2/1 with Fireblade Charger. Double strike, trample, lifelink.
Double strike, trample, life. 2, 2.
3/3.
3, 3. Is there a reason to not block the Fireblade Charger?
He's 2 power right now.
He's 2 power. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Tracking. Okay. So this will be 6, 7, 8.
And I'll gain 6.
I think I'd just take the 8. Go to 11.
And then I pass to you.
Untap, Draw this bitter triumph. Play another dark boar pathway.
I just realized the play I could have made at my end of my turn.
Yeah.
RIP.
I will. I think we'll just keep coming in with the beats. So swing 3, 6 at you.
Block this.
Okay.
It'll die and deal
2 damage to me.
2 damage to you.
You'll take 3. And then I'll gain 3 from my bat.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll make a map on attacks. And then I'll go ahead and crack that map on my bat.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a duress. I'll put that. Pass turn.
Pay 4. Fire. It is a 4/2. And when it attacks, I make a goblin.
Is that 4-2 with the plus or with
4/2 including that.
Okay.
It's 3/2 without that. So I'll go to combat.
Okay.
He attacks. It's a trigger. Makes a goblin that's attacking.
So I'll block there, and then before damage, I'll bitter triumph Kellen,
Mm-hmm.
pitching a Scots.
Okay. So we'll trade here.
No, because Kellen will be gone,
Oh, true.
so you'll die there, and then I'll take 1 damage. 2 damage, because the goblin killed.
Your turn.
Under instep. I'll gristly salvage. See what we get here. Come on, Greasefang. No Greasefang. I'll take a deep cavern bat, I guess.
Bad hit though.
No. Tap. Upkeep. Draw.
Shoot something. Goblin. Or me.
I can't hit players. Creature or planeswalker.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah. I'll hit this dude so he doesn't grow and deal more. I will attack with the team.
Take it.
So take 7.
Mm-hmm.
Make a map token. Pass turn, and I gain 4.
Get this to activate the mutable. Okay. Get the shadow spear too. Back the book.
That's 4.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take 4. Anything else?
Nope. I'll gain 3.
Yep.
Play out. So can go. ST.
Map token. Draw. think we can hit a Greasefang again.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you should be able to.
Should be. Alright, there's a Greasefang. So just to show off what my deck does, I didn't leave white man untapped. I'm an idiot.
So you can't do it this turn?
We'll see. I'm going to crack the map token
You-
on the bat.
Get a white sword you can bring into hand.
Oh, it's not a white source. Okay. Well, we'll still play that as our land for turn. See, now there's a part of me that feels like I need to wait a turn so I can show this off.
Might as well still get in there with the beats.
Yeah, so let's see what you got going on. Okay. So put that into that here. You're at 8. So I can put you to 1. Let's do that. Let's go for the overkill.
I have 1 out here.
And then I'll gain 4.
1 out on top of the deck.
Yeah.
Passing?
Yep.
Is it here? It's not here. Maybe have enough mana to do what I need to do.
So for poops and chuckles, like normally at this point in the game, like it would be a game over.
I did have 1 live draw that could have got me
Did
back in
you?
the yeah.
Okay.
Blacksmith talent, I can gain 12 life next on my swing.
Gotcha.
Because I can play it, activate it, and equip Shadowspear and Hammer in the same turn.
Gotcha.
So I can gain 13 life.
Gotcha.
So there is 1 live draw that could have brought me back.
Yeah.
Pass to you.
All right. So let's show off what Greasefang is supposed to do. So you play Greasefang, okay? Greasefang, it says at the beginning of combat. So I play Greasefang, I go to combat. At the beginning of combat, I get to return a vehicle from my graveyard to the battle. So I'm going to return Parhelion, okay? So we're still before the declare attacker step. Parhelion is a vehicle, so it has crew. So its crew is 4, Greasefang has 4 power. So I can tap Greasefang to turn Parhelion into a creature, right? Then I attack with Parhelion. When Parhelion attacks, I make 2 4/4 angels that are also attacking with it. So it's a grand total of 13 damage just from that. And then, of course, I add other stuff to it in this case. But the goal is to, like, turn 2 play Rafine's Informant and pitch this, and then turn 3 play Greasefang, get that back, and hit him for 13 on turn 3. So, yeah.
And we're doing 5 sideboard games?
Yeah, we'll do sideboard games now. I don't know what I sideboard against Hammer. I'll be completely honest.
I don't know either. I don't know what you would put against me.
I mean, artifact destruction if I have it.
I think creature destruction is probably more useful.
Yeah, that probably. So I think this year I just bring in these 4. I think I bring 3 Fatal Push in and then a Haywire Might. But I'm not sure what actually comes in. I could probably cut a part here. Japanese one out, but Korean one. Yeah. So I'll talk through what I'm sideboarding. Maybe best if I spin it this way. So against something like Hammer, I'm gonna bring in 3 Fatal Push, just because he plays a lot of like cheap costed creatures, and so Fatal Push is just a good one to do. So like, it kills the Heartfire heroes, it kills the haste equipped dude, it kills Inti.
Kills Kimba.
So it does kill Kimba. So something has to leave the battlefield for Kimba to be
Two
hit. By.
powers, 2 CMC.
Is it 2 CMC? Kimba's a 2-drop?
Yeah.
I swore Kimba was a 3-drop. Okay, it kills Kimba too.
Kills every creature in my deck.
Wow.
It's pretty good against me.
Yeah, so Fatal Push is much better than I thought it was going to be.
Doesn't kill Kellen. Kellen's a 3-drop.
Yeah, Kellen's a 3-drop. And then I'm also bringing in a Haywire Might because, like, it can just kind of sit on the board, and, like, when he does get a threatening hammer on the board, I can destroy it, or I could destroy a Sigarda's Aid or something of that. Like, and I'm actually thinking now, I actually don't want to take this Can't Stay Away. I think I would rather take out Anasika's Chariot. I was thinking about taking out Can't Stay Away, but I can like reanimate Haywire Might with it, which could be useful. So I'm pulling out Duress because most of what Duress is going to hit, Thoughtseize is also going to hit, and Duress just seems more because he's playing more creatures than anything, right? Even though like Kellen has a spell side, it's still a creature for the purposes of Duress. Taking out an Asika's Chariot and a Parhelion because I feel like in the games against him, I want to go more the mid-range route rather than the combo route. So I think those are my ins and outs. You can go ahead.
I'm taking out Kimba and Emberheart Challenger because these are just a little too slow. I want to play my creatures like as 1-drops and then stick them to the battlefield early to either soak up a kill spell and then deal damage when they die, rather than accrue the value of these just waiting to turn 2 and cast them. I'm taking out a fighter class because I think I have enough ways to go search for my artifacts with Kellen and the artifacts themselves. And this card just doesn't do enough without me dumping a whole bunch of mana into it. I'm taking out a Monstrous Raid because the ways that I want to give Trample, I want to have on the battlefield. I don't want to have them in my hand that he can Duress or Thoughtseize away. And then I'm taking out a Soaking Zone because I don't think the 20-second land is necessary, so I'm going down to 21. I'm bringing in Lion Sash because it hits cards in graveyards, and I can go search for it with Kellen. And bringing in 2 Surge of Salvations to protect me and my creatures. I can stop a Duress, stop Thoughtseize. I can protect my creatures all at the same time. And then Rending Volleys to kill Greasefang because it's a white creature.
All right. So you will be on the play for the first of these 5.
Yeah.
Also, I want to say if there's anything, which I think most of the people that are in here probably don't know Magic too well or watch Magic too terribly much. But if there is a deck that you want to see or want us to play, run through a gauntlet, anything like that, definitely let me know, either through chat or you can pop in Discord. I think this command still works. I don't need extra letter there. Yeah, go ahead and hop in the Discord, and just post links to decks that you want to see. Because the plan is to take extra money and just buy and build different decks for different formats. Tonight we're probably just gonna grind out Pioneer. But in the future, like I'm down to play Pauper. I'm working on building Amulet Titan in Modern. Magic's just Magic. I enjoy it all.
We have 4 formats that we like a lot.
Yeah. The only format that like I'm kind of opposed to playing would be Standard. But if people really want to see Standard, like I don't mind throwing a Standard deck together. But yeah, post deck links, whatever you guys would want to see. Slay the Spire. I definitely do plan to stream Slay the Spire very soon. This was kind of like an impromptu thing, but I definitely want to get back on the regular schedule of streaming and what that looks like. So be on the lookout. I'm thinking Thursday, Friday is going to be my stream nights. Streaming like Thursday nights doing paper magic, and then Friday nights doing more like regular gaming content. So, with that being said, let's go into the first post board game. You're on the play,
Yep.
correct? All right, I'll flash my hand up here real quick. So I really like that we drew this, and I like having this. This can help us, and I just love this card. This is slowly becoming my favorite card. So we'll see what happens.
This is a good hand. I'm happy to keep 7 on this. I'll start us off. Mountain or fire hero. Ask to you.
Draw. Play a swamp, and I will go ahead and thought.
So, Thought Seize, you get to see Sigurd is a blacksmith talent. Shadow Spear, Kimba, land.
Yeah, I definitely think we take the cigar as a need here. Just because we don't want that Heartfire hero popping off too soon.
And then you
And
go
then
to
cast-
18.
Yep, I go to 18.
Play Battlefield Forge. Play the blacksmith talent to make a sword. Go to combat. Hit you for 1.
Yep.
Second main, I'll play out the shadow.
What does Blacksmith Talent do?
Level 1 enters, it makes a sword. Level 2, at the beginning of combat on my turn, I can attach an equipment to a creature I control for free. And then level 3, equipped creatures I control have double strike and haste.
Gotcha.
Cool. So it's a second copy of Cigar's Aid.
Yeah. All right. I will untap. Draw. Man. Draws are not feeling great right now. I have Mana Confluence. So I will pay 1. And I'll play Haywire Might. And then I will add a green with the Mana Confluence. And I will... maybe I don't do that yet. Let's not do that yet. Let's see what you do with your turn. Pass turn.
One thing I like about this deck is normally the pain lands hurt you for a lot all game.
Right.
But in this deck, I have colorless sources that I can spend them on regularly.
Right, yeah.
Play out a mountain.
I think this needs to just become like a 4th copy of one of the fast lands.
Do is level up the blacksmith's talent.
Okay.
Go to combat.
Before combat, I will sacrifice the Haywire Might and destroy the blacksmith.
Okay.
And I'll gain 2 life.
It is your turn. Well, I guess I'm
Yeah.
still hitting you for the 1.
I guess it would be 17 because I plus 1, gain 2. Yeah. Cool. Untap. Upkeep. Take a damage to add a green. Go Grizzly Salvage.
You get to get a creature.
Yes, creature or land. We'll take a creature. Play a Temple Garden tapped and pass turn.
Play at the end of the book. Combat.
Mm-hmm.
Hit you for 1.
Take 1.
I'll hit myself for 1 with the Battlefield Forge. Just tap it for white.
Okay.
So I'll lose 1. Play the Kimba, and when it ETBs, it's going to target this Shadow Spear to equip it.
Okay.
Pass to you.
Untap. Take a damage. Play a sentinel. Make a magic. Pass turn. I just realized why it's so quiet. It's because I never play on the music.
Go to combat. Yeah. This is a 4/4. Because it says equip creatures you control get +1/+1. So he is a 2/2, gets the 1/1, and then 1/1 Shadow Spear.
And then he's just a
So
1/1. I'll go ahead and block.
Block him. Yeah. It'll die. You'll take 1 damage.
Take 1 from him, and I take 4 from
From
Kimba.
4 from Kimba, and I'll gain 4.
Oh,
Keyword.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's all set. There we go. Then you gain 4.
Gain 4.
All right.
Second main, I'll play out the Lion Sash. That's a cat. It's going to trigger Kimba. Attach the Shadow Spear for the cat. Cool. And then I will also pay 2 and equip the utility knife to. Go ahead.
I don't think we're winning this game.
The cat draw was pretty big.
Yeah. Go ahead and crack the map on the sim. It's 11. So I'll draw it. Play it tapped. Take a damage. I think I'm dead anyway. I'm gonna Grizzly Salvage.
You've made your land drop this turn, right?
Yes. Grab that. These are both yours. And it is how big?
1, 2, 3. 3, 3.
4.
4, yes, 4. Correct.
So I can't swing. Pass turn.
I'll eat a card in your graveyard with the cat. And I'll ping myself for 1 to do that. I'll eat 1 of the chariots to exile it. And then this will get a +1/+1 counter. Combat. Swing. It is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
Yeah.
I'll take 5, go to 3. Actually, I have to block. Because you can just eat more stuff and make them bigger.
I have no way.
Oh, it has to be white man. Okay, okay. Then yeah, I'll take 5.
Second man. Play out a Fireblade Charger. Then pass to you. Did you gain me 5?
I'll go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll attack with some
Block.
Yeah.
You'll die. I'll shoot you for 1. Okay.
I will. Fatal push the lines.
Okay.
crack the.
No, I need to do it this way.
Take a damage. Play a bat. What you got stewing over there?
On the stack.
On the stack.
It's on the stack still.
Oh gosh.
No, you just get it.
Okay.
Can't target anything. That doesn't kill my stuff.
Gotcha. I'm gonna go ahead and crack the map. It'll get captured. I'll leave that on top. Pastor.
Put the Shadow Spear. Cloud and empty. Combat. Swing at you for 4. Empty will trigger. I can't discard anything.
I will go ahead and.
Well,
No,
you won't.
you'll. Yeah, you'll.
And then one damage. One damage won't trample over because it's 4/4.
Yeah,
But I'll gain 4.
So you'll gain 4.
That's to you.
I'll bitter triumph Kimba. Pitching apart here. And then I'll pass her.
Put the Shadow Spear.
Yep.
Combat.
Yep.
Anti triggers.
Yep.
Discard this.
Yep.
He'll trigger again. This will get exiled. Damn, I tapped very poorly for that. Get a counter.
Okay.
He's a 4/4.
He's a 4/4. Oh, then I think I'm just dead then.
4/4 trample life.
Because I can block. I'll gain 2, but 2 will trample over.
So you go to 3 and
Or no, I'll go to, yeah, so I'll still be at 1. Okay. So block. He'll die. You'll get this back. I'll stay at 1. You'll gain 4.
then this goes to exile. Your turn.
Okay. Sure. You can get him up to 5 next turn.
I can get him 6 next turn.
6.
This gives him.
Oh, yeah.
He's already 4.
Right.
And
This
this will give him
5,
5.
and then his trigger will be
Yeah.
6. Yeah, you got me. Drew all 3 party.
Oh, that's a.
That's what killed me that game. I can't stay away. Like, if it wasn't for the mana confluence, I don't know if I need a mana confluence.
It hurts you so
I
bad.
think I do fine on the
Yeah.
lands. Like, I would rather it just be like another shock land or
Yeah.
another fast land. Or even a basic, like, I think would be fine.
Yeah. So you know how the other day I was talking about how Lava Spur Boots is just better than Rabbit Battery?
Mhm.
It's not.
Is it not?
I can fetch a Rabbit Battery as a creature with Kellen, and then I can put a creature to the battlefield.
True.
So like if on the top deck games where like I'm playing against mono black discard,
Right.
and they just take everything out of my hand all game.
Right.
If I top deck a Kellen and I have 6 mana on the board,
Yeah.
and I have a bunch of equipments that I've been able to just throw out,
Right.
I can put the battery to the battlefield and then suit it up all in the same turn and win. It's just great for top decking.
Yeah.
So I think the ward is not worth it.
Yeah. So I think
Versus the body.
overall, I think Lava Spur Boots is a better card.
Yeah, not in this deck.
But yeah, for your deck, Rabbit Battery, and honestly, like if you had the room, which I don't feel like you have the room, because from what I've seen of your list, it's pretty
tight.
tight.
It's really tight.
Like playing both would be cool and ideal.
So I really have a hard time having that redundancy, like a one-man equipment that gives haste,
Yeah.
when one of them is a body and one of them is not.
Yeah.
Like, I think I would just rather have the body,
Yeah.
ultimately.
No, that's fair. Are they both just one to equip? Okay.
But when Rabbit Battery falls off as an equipment, it becomes a creature.
Yeah.
So it's like, the card is super good in this deck. And it's won me games.
I just want these 3 to all be lanes.
Lava Spur Boots has not won me a single game. Rabbit Battery has won me quite a few.
I'm gonna keep this 7 for this game.
Good for me.
I think it's great.
Okay.
All right.
Turn 1 Thoughtseize.
Show off my hand real quick. That's what I got going for me. You want to show yours off?
All right.
Sweet.
Thoughtseize me.
Not a turn 1 Thoughtseize. What are you talking about? I'm playing the aggro plan.
Oh, shit.
Selfless savior.
Oh, dang.
Pass turn.
Good lordy coming. And go Inspiring Vantage pass.
Draw. Shocking and an overview. Now I'll take a look at your hand. Oh god. This gives this doesn't target.
It says you and permanents you control.
Okay.
Prevent all damage that black and or red sources would deal.
I think we take the NT here. And then we'll get him for 1.
I'll take it.
Pass turn. I'll take 2.
Your turn.
Uh,
Did you? Oh, okay. Deep Cavern Bat's not dead. Thoughtseize.
no. Could you imagine if it was? Play Mana Confluence. Let's go ahead and Bitter Triumph that.
Pitching.
We'll pitch it for this out. And then I'll hit you for 2.
Okay.
Game. Faster.
Play a Fireblade Charger.
Okay.
Then I'll send Kellen on an adventure.
Right. I love that you have the on adventure token.
The companion token I have too. It's just in
Yeah.
another deck.
Right. For those of you that don't know, Trenton is the token master.
I love to have the tokens that match the cards.
When we play modern, I'll usually play Amulet Titan, which I haven't proxied up. But he has like basic lands that we use for like mana counters and stuff like that. So Shadow Spear. Hope I ripped Thoughtseize off the top. Back up.
Yep.
Untap. Draw.
Did you
Woo! What a rip! I'll Thoughtseize.
You taking that? Oh, you get to see this too. You know
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Shadow Spear. I couldn't have called that better. All right. We'll go ahead and swing 1 in the air with Deep Cavern Bat. I'm getting 1, you'll lose 1. And then I'll pass turn.
Play the Kella. Combat.
Yep.
Swing one.
I'll take one.
That's to you.
On your end step. I'll take a damage,
Mm-hmm.
and I will play a Grisly Salvage. Holograph Greasefang. I forgot my save you was in here.
Pretty good against me.
Yeah. It's the same reason I brought in Haywire, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Untap.
Can we get your graveyard?
No vehicles in there.
Not yet.
And drop in Greasefang. Then I will go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
I'll punch with the bat.
Take it.
Faster.
Into your turn, I'm going to make you use the savior.
Very unfortunate.
My turn.
Yeah. So 4, 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll take 5.
Your turn.
Draw. Simple Garden tap. Play Raffin's Informant. Pitch Park Heavy. Move into combat.
Yep.
Get Park Heavy. I will crew Part Hellion 3 soon.
Mm-hmm.
I will attack with this stuff.
So I'll channel my Gonjo to kill one of those. 4 damage to it.
So you'll take 9, 10.
Yep.
And then I'll gain.
Yep.
And then instead, Part Hellion will go to.
That's 2.
Play this. Swing bottom here. Yeah. So something I'm considering too is like what other legendary creatures I could play, because I feel like more Takanumas would be good too.
Takanum is pretty sick.
Because like if I can Takanuma, because like right now it's like Greasefang's the only one. But if I could Takanuma, and even Besage, well I mean Besage just Greasefang is good. But like if I could Takanuma earlier on, then I don't know.
I like it.
It's just something I'm considering after I drew it that game. I was like, because Takanuma's 4. If I could play like, a turn 2 legendary creature, Greasefang turn 3. Now it's a 2-drop Takanuma.
Yeah.
That can get like Greasefang back or something like that. Oh god, I thought I committed the unforgivable sin. Shuffled my
Tokens in.
shuffled my stuff in upside down.
Oh yeah.
Dude, SugarBot's a really sick thing. So that's what I built this life counter in.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have the Stream Deck Plus, like they're like knobs that turn for like gaining and losing, and then you can push them in. So I just made like 3 separate things that gain
Yeah.
and lose. So So you won one post board, I won one first board.
Yep.
All right.
And you won 2 of the 3 main board games.
Yeah.
Are we interested in going to a tournament Saturday, or would you rather wait for another Saturday?
What was it?
5. Was the
Five.
Pioneer one?
I have a Pathfinder game this Saturday.
Okay.
So we'll have to look at another weekend.
I will keep 7.
I think I will keep 7 as well.
I'm on play.
Yeah.
Tokens on. Heartfire Hero. Your turn.
Temple Garden tap faster. That's what this I need to set one up that puts a match record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Play the Cigar's Aid. Combat. Trigger.
Ouch! So I take 12.
12 damage. And Fatal Push kills you.
Okay. Okay. Mago?
Yeah.
You have trample?
No, not yet.
Not yet, he says.
Can't do all that on turn 2.
Goodness. Okay, well, let's see if maybe we could stop the trample from happening.
No trap.
Oh. I think it's the Kemba. I don't know why, but I think it's the Kemba. I mean, you're just gonna get it right back. Pass turn.
Magical Christmas Land start for me.
Yeah.
Go Mutavault. Emberheart Champion. Play the second Cigar as a crouch trigger.
I have to block.
And then you take 3.
Effectively 2, because I'll get if
Yeah.
if I go.
Crouch trigger. Can you keep on playing out blockers?
By golly, if I'm gonna go out,
You're gonna play the Greasefang?
I'm gonna go out on my own turn.
You're gonna shoot it? Yeah. It dies and shoots you for
Okay.
12.
Yeah,
Just an explosive start, man.
yeah,
If that was Cacophony Scamp, I win.
yeah,
I win with Cacophony
yeah,
Scamp.
yeah, yeah. No,
I don't have the Cacophony Scamps in paper.
are you working on picking them up?
Yeah.
Or yeah?
It makes the deck
Company
better.
Scamp is just so good.
It makes the deck better. So,
yeah,
Heartfire Hero is better in the long game because the Valiant triggers add up.
right.
But in an explosive start, Cacophony Scamp can win you the game on turn 2.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Don't tell Wizards of the Coast, otherwise they'll ban it.
And Cacophony Scamp makes it worth it for me to play another Equipper,
Yeah,
Innocent Speed Equipper with Resolute Strike.
yeah.
This list, since it doesn't have enough warriors, does not play.
Oh yeah, because Cacophony Scamp is a
Cacophony
weird.
Scamp is a warrior, Fireblade Charger is a warrior, Emberheart Challenger is a warrior.
Right.
12 warriors in the deck.
Yeah.
So enough targets for Resolute Strike where it's not a. It's like, you know how the Wizards decks will play enough Wizards so that Wizards Lightning is always Lightning Bolt?
Right.
It's that. Like
Yeah.
you want enough. You want like 10 to 12, I think, is the minimum to play that card.
So we're 3 games each, right? Because I won 2 pre-board.
I have 1, 2 post.
We've won 2 post-board.
2 more games. Overall, I'm very pleased with the way this deck has performed.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love me some Greasefang.
This list is definitely the subpar version of the 2 that I have.
Yeah.
The Cacophony's Camp version is way better.
Yeah. No, I'm sure.
It's Cacophony's Camp, Rabbit Battery,
sure.
are additions in the arena version.
I'm gonna keep this hand. Also, for those watching, because I'm gonna post this to YouTube too, so that's why I say different reminders like this too. For those watching, if you like the showing the hands beforehand, let us know. I'm not a huge fan of it just because it takes up more time. But if people like it, people like it.
I'll put this back.
I'm gonna keep my 7 this time. By golly, I'm gonna keep it and I'm gonna like it.
You're gonna hit me with Thoughtseize, I know it.
I wish it was Thoughtseize.
Going to 6, no one I'm playing against a Thoughtseize deck hurts, but that hand is not capable.
Yeah. Honestly, this isn't so much a I mean, it is a Thoughtseize.
You play 4 of, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a
I mean, yeah,
Thoughtseize deck.
it plays 4 copies. But the thing is so I would argue a Thoughtseize deck is a deck that
Plays more than 4
it
effects.
plays 4 Thoughtseize and it's going to aggressively mulligan
To
for
hit.
a Thoughtseize. Right?
Like
Your better hands are Thoughtseize. It doesn't matter what follows up the Thoughtseize because you're just gonna draw what you need kind of thing.
Yeah.
And this is more of a I would much rather not keep a Thoughtseize. I will mulligan a Thoughtseize hand because it doesn't have anything to follow.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, honestly, there's a part of me that feels with them banning Grief in Modern, Thoughtseize may be on its way out the door in Pioneer. Just because, their reasoning behind it is, it made for unfun games, as they called it.
Yeah.
So,
I'll keep this. Alright. I'll put back.
you were on the play. Or no,
You're the play.
I'm on the play. I will play Razorbird's Thicket past turn.
Univerge Pathway. Fire Hero.
Don't you do it.
What are you talking about?
Don't you do it, Mago.
Yeah.
I'll draw.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Alright, well, I mean,
If I have it, I
don't
have
make
it.
me too mad. I'm gonna refuse.
Oh, you got it in hand, don't you?
I'll draw a
You
card.
got a Parhelion in hand to pitch.
I will pitch a party.
Mhm.
I'll pass turn.
Gets a counter, right?
Oh yeah, that's gonna count. This was a risky keep though. I will say.
Short of black mana, I
And
see.
it all depends on what
Mhm.
this card is.
Short of black mana. I will.
Oh good. He didn't play a white mana.
Yes.
Come on, deck. Give it to me. Oh. That's
I live to see another day.
kept a 2-lander for this.
Did you really?
I did. And I drew the Parhelion. That was my draw. Oh my gosh.
That's you.
What
Ooh.
Swing 3.
Take it. Go 17.
Pass turn.
Okay.
Looks like you kept a 2-lander as well.
Indeed, keep it 2.
Oh, man. What's that? I feel like white's a vital color for you.
Line Sash.
Ooh, got a turn.
Blacksmith Talent. ETBs makes a sword.
Mm-hmm.
Your turn. It was a risky keep. I would have kept it too, though.
I know.
I would have kept it too. I kept a risky keep.
Swing 3.
Yeah, I'll take it. My turn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna munch on that.
Yeah.
Tap that. Munch the Parhelion. It'll get a counter. Sparring Vantage tapped.
Okay. That makes me feel a little bit better. Because you don't just get the blacksmith talent level.
I wanted an untapped source.
I know.
Because I can suit up. If that's an untapped source, I can equip this for its cost, and then use the blacksmith talent to equip the hammer for free. No, I guess I'm 1 mana short.
Yeah.
1 mana short. But I can still put the hammer on.
Yeah. I mean, putting the hammer on it is enough.
I'll play the 2. Equip Shadow Spear here. Valiant Trigger. The arena sound effect for the Valiant Trigger is pretty sweet.
Yeah. I like it a lot. I also like the little animation they put on
It's the first time they've done animations in an arena set in a while.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I'm going to go to combat and hit you for 3 trample lifelink.
I will take 3.
And I'll go back to 17. Your turn.
Of course, it's the next.
That sucks.
Let's go ahead and bitter triumph that.
This one?
Pitching a Seek's Chariot. Faster. Maybe I should have killed the Heartfire hero there.
I probably would have. I think.
Yeah, I can't get vehicles in the yard.
Yeah.
That was probably a stupid mistake. Oh well. We live and learn.
Put this up to
Yeah.
level 2.
Mm-hmm.
Go to combat.
Yeah,
Put the
he already
hammer.
has trample.
Valiant trigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 10. Swing 14 trample lifelink.
14 trample life. Say 2 off of that. I'm just gonna go to 3.
This is a great soundtrack.
It is. It is.
Your turn. And then I gain 14.
Oh. 6, 17 plus
31.
30. I'm glad you know math.
I've learned the math with this deck. So if you play Greasefang, now you bring back the Chariot.
Sadly,
You could fatal push it.
could. I could very well fatal push it. I just don't think there's enough here. Not Greasefang.
Mm-hmm. You make a bunch of blockers to soak up the
Combat.
crew, so you'll tap the Greasefang.
Yeah, but I don't know if I want to crew.
Oh, true. That's right. You don't have to.
Yeah, I don't have to crew.
You don't have to crew. I could probably find you some cat. I probably had the cats. What are they? 2/2
Yeah.
cats?
Mhm.
Bet I have those somewhere.
Yeah.
I might have the angels too.
Ooh, now you're speaking my language.
So you can soak up.
Yeah, this is
Are they 3/3 cats or 2/2? 2, 4,
8, 9, 10, and you're 14, so I'm done.
and I can trigger with this on combat to give it plus
Yeah.
2. Is this deck the real deal, Robert, or is it gimmick
I
deck?
mean, it's feeling pretty good right now. Like,
I've been tuning up. Like I saw that guy's list. I'm like, I can make this better.
yeah,
I can make this better.
100%. Like, I've been granted, like, Greasefang isn't like high tier. Like, I mean, it's up there. It's like tier 2.
It's a good challenge deck because when the deck does its thing, it just probably beats you.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'd like to see what it does again. I don't even know what's the Pioneer medal look like right now.
Phoenix is number 1. Swords Control is number 2.
Yeah.
Rakdos Aggro is pretty high up there in Pioneer. Okay. It's the new Rakdos Aggro deck is it's Rakdos Prowess with fling effects.
Gotcha.
Like you make your creature super big and then
flank okay. Really? Okay, so it's just like the standard mono red
with the Calicel sword and the
yeah. Okay. That might actually be a fun one to.
It's super fun. I love that list.
I'm gonna have to try that on Arena. I have that. I have
that
the
deck
whole
too.
deck on Arena.
It's super fun.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'll have to give it a try.
And then this deck is like nowhere to be seen on Arena. Or on Goldfish for Pioneer.
Right. I mean, why would it be?
No.
Like, who's gonna play Hammer?
This guy.
Yeah. Like, I'm curious what, like, I don't know. Like, there's got to be a reason people aren't playing it.
So it was really bad against Vein Ripper.
Right.
And it didn't stand a chance against Molly because Molly was too consistent.
Right.
The discard decks probably do super well against it, like Waste Not and the other Rakdos mid range. But it does pretty well on the long games now because I have enough man lands with Den of the Bugbear, Soken'Zon, and Mutavault, and I top deck really well because when I just flood out on mana, I just sink it into my Blacksmith's Talent, so that any top deck I play, I can play out immediately and get value from the haste, the double strike, the auto equip.
Yeah.
It loses to other fast aggro decks.
So for all intents and purposes, like based on the number of games we're playing, you've won the series.
Yeah, because I've won 3 post board, and you've won 1 post board. So we played 4 post board games.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying, like, because altogether total, you've won 4 games, I've won 3. We have 2 more games to play, but like, or no, we have one more game to play.
Yeah.
Yeah. So even if I win it, it comes out as a draw. So we need to figure out a way. That's where I'm thinking, like, what if we did the God Hand game?
Yeah.
Like like that'd be the first game.
Yeah. We each get our God Hand.
That kind of So like we each get God Hand. We roll to see who goes first. Right?
Yeah.
Whoever wins the God Hand game, they go first to start the series.
Okay.
And then
I don't ever win the God Hand game against you because you just keep Thoughtseize and and you take something from me.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, I need Greasefang, I need Rafine's Informant, I need Parhelion, and then I need 3 lands. I guess Thoughtseize does fit.
You have enough to,
and that's
to win.
Thoughtseize does fit in that. Yeah.
I don't think I ever win that.
All right, so I'm on the play.
I'm keeping.
I will keep as well. Speaking of Thoughtseize. Oh my god! Is it the Sigardizade? Because you have this doubled up. This is going to get you hammered, so this has to be the 2.
Robert, look.
I mean, fair, but I mean, you could top deck a white source. And like, if you top deck a white source, like then you have Kellen and
Sigardizade. Yeah, it's still a reasonable thing. So,
yeah, Pastor.
You're at 18.
Yes.
Play the Den. Play the Heartfire. Pass to you.
Gotta get him out of here early.
Shoot you for 1 when it dies.
Yep.
My turn?
Yep.
There it was.
Good on the
play a Fire Hero. Then shoot myself for 1 by the Blacksmith's Talent. I'm 19. Return.
Tap.
Better try. Shoot you for 1.
Pastor. Juju! What's up? How's it going?
Send. I'll hit myself for 1 damage. Just send Kellen on an adventure. Okay. Grab the hammer. Best.
Because I haven't heard much from you this stream, Juju. Have you been messaging? Because if so, they have not been coming through. Draw. Play a sentinel. Make a map token. Crack a map token on the sentinel. Put that to the yard.
You're on the fair game plan this time.
I am on the fair game plan. Pastor. No, Juju, your messages have not been coming through as far as I've seen.
Not on this screen,
Yeah.
at least.
The last message I saw that you sent was summon the blue eyes white dragon. Let's see if they've been coming over on. Yeah.
So I will send this to level 2. Okay. Play out the hammer. Okay. Good job. So you can't follow these ways for me.
Yeah. Play Raffine's informant.
Ever Arhelion, did you draw the Greasefang?
I did not.
Don't you? If it's a lane, you don't put counter.
Yeah. Go ahead and swing with Sentinel.
Yep.
Make a map token.
It's like a board.
Pastor.
Activate the mutable. Play out empty. Go to combat. Put the hammer to the mutable. Yep. Attack with the mutable. Empty triggers. Discard this land. Exile Kellen. +1/+1 counter on this against trample to the end turn.
Oh, it gets a trample.
Yep.
How big is it?
It is a 12, 13, +10. 13, 13 trample.
13, 13. Okay, so I have to block. I'll just throw everything down in front of it.
Yep.
So 5 off of 13
You'll
is
take 8.
8. I'm 5.
Your turn.
On your end step, I'm gonna Grizzly Salvage.
Take a land. If you hit the Greasefang, you win because I was 14 exact.
It's not a Greasefang. Good game.
Good game.
How far down was he? Oh my god.
Deep in
Am I
there.
playing Greasefang in this deck? Yeah, he was way too deep. Man, alright.
Go to D sideboard.
Right. The one camera angle that I want to get set up is one that's like wide enough to pick up. So like ideally I want to get, because I have 2 of these stands.
Yeah.
Right. I want to get one that I put here. Like, so this camera, it's like a $300 camera. I would love to get 2 more of those.
Yeah, just have it set up.
Have them set up
Yeah.
on the edge here so it can point down to our hands, like while the game's playing, and have that camera right here.
Track
and
the
then
hands.
have it where like when I push a button, it goes up to like faces,
yeah.
while we're talking.
Yeah.
So that's the game plan. But overall, while you're decideboarding, I'll talk for a little bit. So I think Greasefang is well positioned. I don't know that this is necessarily the best list, or necessarily that this was like the best showing going up against a deck like this. So like it's super hyper aggro, which Greasefang tends to melt against. Definitely like the bats. I kind of want to put 2 more bats in place of duress, because I don't think duress is
In this matchup, it's hard. It hurts.
yeah. In this matchup, it hurts.
I have so many creature threats.
Right. And like I feel like a lot of Pioneer are creature threats. Like Phoenix is the one exception to that. But like the Rakdos aggro is a bunch of creatures. Niv to Light has a bunch of creatures. So I think Duress isn't as well positioned in like a main board. So I'd rather play 2 more bats over the 2 Duresses, I think. As well as I would honestly love to jam 4 Sentinels in here. If I can make room. It's slowly becoming my favorite Pioneer call. Sentinel of the Nameless.
It's good.
It's a great 3-drop. To be able to go like turn 1 Thoughtseize into turn 2 Rafine's Informant into turn 3 this when you're on that mid-range plan
It's pretty good.
is just amazing because it continually makes map tokens. It lets you like mill your vehicles, and things like that. I honestly think that I might go down 1 Parhelion for a 3rd Sentinel just because I like the card that much. Yeah, overall, I think Greasefang is good. I think it needs some work. So I was playing Can't Stay Aways. These are supposed to be lively dirges, but they're still in the mail coming here. So it's kind of a sad day when your mail doesn't come when you want it to. But I think Lively Dirge does make the deck that much better because, like, there were several games where I had the Can't Stay Away and I was missing either the Greasefang or the Parhelion. And, like, Lively Dirge gets both of those into the graveyard. And then, like, if they kill a Greasefang, you can reanimate the Greasefang with the Lively Dirge, as well as tutor for the Parhelion. So, like, when he had the Lion Sash, it helped with that, like, those kind of situations, too. Like, when they tap out, you can 5 mana dumped into Lively Dirge, get your Parhelion, reanimate your Greasefang. So it works out. You could also pitch early Greasefangs to, like, your Rafine's Informant to make sure they grow. So I think with these being lively dirges, it would have been a slightly better game. I'll flip over to you if you want to talk a bit about Hammer Lion sideboard.
So this version of Hammer is definitely not better than the modern version. It's definitely slower. The cards that you use to equip your hammer aren't as good, but because Pioneer is also not that strong a format, I think the deck can do well. Ultimately, I don't think I would ever bring the deck to a tournament if I was to go, but it's fun to play, and it's a deck that I always like because I like playing to the battlefield, and I think this version of Hammer does that way better than the one in Modern. So like, if I draw something when I'm out of cards in my hand at the end of the game, it's just going to the battlefield anyway because most of the time I have enough enchantments and artifacts committed to the board that anything that I top deck or put onto the battlefield will get some value like immediately, and it's not going to just die. It could even win me the game if I have the right configuration of artifacts on the field.
Right.
It's one of my favorite decks. I don't think it's better than the other red-white aggro decks in Pioneer, but I like it a lot now. I'll probably still keep playing it.
Awesome. Well, I think we'll go ahead and end stream here. Like, we can still play some games, obviously, but I think keeping these kind of streams more like to the games, and like we may even run some where we just like take a deck and just run it through like the gauntlet, because like the plan is I plan to build multiple Pioneer decks. I plan to build multiple Modern decks, multiple Pauper decks. So like the plan is to eventually have a point where maybe we like, for example, take Amulet Titan and like, okay, like let's play it against like just do 3-game series instead of like the 8-game series that we did this time.
Against 3 or other decks.
But it's like 3, but we do it against like 4 or 5 other decks. Like run it through the gauntlet. Like how does it do against the Modern metagame? So those will kind of probably be some longer streams. But let's see if there is anyone. Do you know any like Magic streamers that might be
I do not have any off the top of my
going
head.
right now? Let me see if we can find someone to raid out to. Let's just look Match the Gathering. Oh, did I spell that wrong? There it is. All right. All spells. Vintage cube, timeless. If we can see if we can find Pioneer in the tags. Okay, this is the one person that is Pioneer. Yeah, looks like Pioneer to me. All right.
Good
Why
to
not?
see. Good playing with you, chat.
Yes. Copy this if I can. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's go show some love to this streamer. All right. Let's get in there. Let's show some love. Let's give some follows. Just let them know that we're here to have fun and all that jazz. So let's pause this music. It's been so long since I've streamed, I don't remember what all does what, where, how. But thanks for stopping in. Thanks for hanging out. We'll definitely be doing more Magic streams on Thursdays. And then probably Fridays will be more like gaming content like I used to have. And then maybe now that I'm off on Saturdays, I could do like an earlier stream on Saturdays too, depending on what I got going on. So yeah, catch these streams also, especially these Magic ones on YouTube after the fact. Definitely want to try and push more content on that platform as well. So yeah, any last words before we jam out, live on, all that kind of stuff?
Have a
All
great
right.
week, chat.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace out.